Carlton, welcome back to CarlTV. I'm Sam Orfield, and tonight our top story is Ebola.
No, Sam.
Swine flu?
Still no.
H1N1.
Nope.
Snakes. Spiders. Public speaking. Ah!
The CSA. Just report on the CSA.
Okay. All across campus, students are being infected with the CSA.
No, it's not a disease.
So what is it?
What is the CSA?
7.
What is the CSA?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Oh boy. I have no idea.
I don't know. I actually really don't know.
I don't actually know.
Mariel Foster's email list? I don't know.
I should know this one, but let's...
I know it's an acronym for something. I don't know what it stands for, straight up.
Carlton Syphilis Association.
Carlton Squirrels Association.
Committee of students of Adolf.
The Creative Senators of Arkansas. Yeah.
Charlie sucks. Ass. Carlton Student Association.
What goes on at the CSA?
Who knows? Not me.
I don't know. I just kind of laugh whenever they send out emails.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they had elections like a month and a half ago.
I envision this massive circle jerk that goes all the way around, bringing the different class years together. It's integral for community at Carlton.
The CSA stands for Carlton Student Association. It's the group in charge of funding projects on a yearly budget. This past year, the CSA passed everything that got 1/6 of the student vote. That is the equivalent of doing whatever 2 members of a jury think, and due to a recent survey on whether Americans think vaccination should be required, that's way too risky because approximately 29% of Americans enjoy watching their kids cause a resurgence of polio. I never thought I'd say this, but I actually agree with LMFAO when they said, What I'm trying to say is that we live in America. We're the champions of democracy. We would never let a tiny minority control what projects get funding in the real world. Unless they're ridiculously rich. Back to the point. Winter term, one of the projects caused some controversy. Simultaneous proposals to put basketball hoops in every dorm room and not to put basketball hoops in every dorm room both garnered more than 1/6 of the vote. The paradox created a black hole that sucked in members of the CSA until there was no longer enough support for any of the hoops. This is the first time in CSA history that a proposal has not been passed. In response, the CSA took drastic measures to ensure this loss of life would never be repeated. They increased the bill passing threshold from 1/6 of the Carlton population to 1/5. In the past, describing the way in which bills pass in the CSA is sort of like describing the philosophy of a life coach. No matter how shitty it seems, it'll pass. Everything passes. But due to this drastic reformation, some of the following bills may now fail. Covering the bald spot with Rogaine and transforming it into a thick head of hair spot. Burning $100 bills as an alternative energy source to promote divestment. And after the St. Olaf baseball incident, a SWA bill for a TV documentary series about the dangers of hazing was introduced. But now the season may be canceled before the season can even start. We at CarlTV think that it's only fair that all votes are created equal and that every candidate to run for CSA president and get 1/5 of the vote should also be president. And that's why we're endorsing Hillary Clinton, the first Norse fish, for president. It's time to shatter the glass bowl, people. Lydia Hansen is here with us today. Lydia is the director of Hillary Clinton's political think tank. Lydia, what are Hillary's chances in the upcoming election?
Well, Sam, they're quite good, actually. Her biggest competitor, fishy, floundered in the polls last week after he was caught closing both of the Goodhue bridges.
What a terrible scandal. Is there anything else that Hillary might have to worry about?
Well, the only thing that she might have to worry a bit about is the 1999 Monikod Blufinski scandal.
Remember that.
Yes, don't we all? And, of course, her lack of an official Carlton email address.
Well, best of luck to both of you.
Thank you, Sam.
Our next story tonight is the superhero party. Reportedly, Thor got hammered, Hulk got smashed, Mrs. Incredible got twisted, The Flash streaked, and Captain America returned to his catatonic 70-year coma after shotgunning 10 beers to defend America against lameness, bro. We now go to an exclusive interview with Olaf baseball player Bjorn Lars Difootafutal Hammarskjöld. He's here to share his painful experience with us at CarlTV.
Hi, thanks for having me on the show tonight. It's still hard for me to talk about what happened, but I think it's important. I think it's important to tell this story.
Yes.
They made me sit on a bench for a very long time. They made me stand in a field for an hour, and then they made me sit on a bench for a little longer, and then I was in the field even longer.
Wow.
And then they had me sit on the bench, and then more standing in the field. It's hard. At one point, my coach told me to steal, which, in case you've forgotten, is illegal.
God.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. And then at one point, he told me to go home, which felt really bad, given
That's
the
just
amount
insulting.
the amount of time I put into
you
this.
You practiced a lot. And
I felt disrespected, really.
I'm sorry. We now go to a Snapchat story with less filters, otherwise known as the local weather report.
Thanks, Sam. We have a beautiful day today here in Northfield. High of 77 and a low of 70.
We've got some moderate haze over at the St. Olaf Baseball Diamond, but we expect that to clear up later in the season.
As I was saying, it's a balmy degree here in Northfield today, and we're looking forward to...
Hold on, Laura. You just said that there was a low of 70, and you're literally surrounded by snow.
Sam, you dumbass. It's beautiful out.
Wow, that is weird. I'm sorry. Just sorry. Continue with the 5-day forecast.
Thank you. I will. So coming up this week, we have 73, followed by a low of 15, give or take an octopus emoji. Later on, we'll be seeing Batman symbol, followed by something written in Arabic or possibly wingdings. We're not really sure.
I am very sure that some of that is wrong.
Sam, obviously we can't predict the Minnesotan weather. It's laughably inconsistent, like the number of chicken strips you get at sales. In fact, we have determined through extensive meteorological research that this is the most accurate way of predicting Minnesotan weather.
I have fierce reservations about your scientific integrity.
Sam, trying to predict the Minnesotan weather is like trying to predict how Bon Appetit is going to screw up Passover. They might think that Challah Day is an actual Jewish holiday and serve us pork dreidels. It might happen. I don't know.
And that was the Hill of Three Oaks, now known as the Hill of Not Even One Oak. And that's the weather from Carleton College.
Thanks for that, Weatherman. If any of these things actually happen, we'll be sure to tell you about it on the next episode of CarlTV.